Hey, Pretty Girl Club. I'm here to talk my shit about Ekane. She has gained 300,000 followers since being a quote unquote colorist. This is a social climbing mistake that a lot of unambiguous mono dark skinned black women make when they promote people on their YouTube channels, when they talk about people, when they address them, when they respond to them, or when they try to call them out to be problematic. I talk about this on this channel all the time. Cancel culture does not work. Cancel culture is not real. In fact, most of the time, you're going to end up popularizing the person even more, even if you're talking shit about them. I mean, you guys saw me gain subscribers off of Chrissy. I'm gaining subscribers off of Paris Milan. And Ekane gained 300,000 followers after she was believed to be a colorist because so many people were talking about her and covering her on their YouTube channels to the point where others became curious, myself included. I had never even heard of Ekane until I saw her being talked about on a black woman's YouTube channel. And so, what a lot of people don't realize is that even if exoticals are infamous, that infamy still contributes to your popularity. There are so many women who have used infamy to social climb. Look at Kim Kardashian, look at Marilyn Monroe. You know, people do this in the black community and the non-black community, but for exoticals, exoticals are very good at alchemy. We're very good at alchemizing negative attention and using it to become more and more popular. And that's exactly what Ekane has done. She has gained 300,000 followers. She has now crossed 4.2 million. In the last video that I made, I said she had 4.1 million. I was incorrect. She actually has 4.2 million followers now on her TikTok. So she's going to make even more money at this point. She's going to get even more brand deals. She's going to have even more people who are supporting her. And this is all partially because unambiguously black women have talked about her on their YouTube channels. And I've noticed that some women, they don't know how to use their influence. Like anybody that you talk about, you're giving them clout, you're giving them influence. And this is one of the top social climbing mistakes that a lot of unambiguous women make with their really big YouTube channels. Did you guys know that I didn't even know who Ice Spice was until I saw her on one of the black celebrity commentary channels? I didn't know who Ice Spice was. I didn't know who Mariah the Scientist was. And now those women all have new fans and followers because unambiguous black women on their YouTube channels have been so obsessed with calling out the flaws or calling out the negative stuff about exoticals in hopes to kind of humble them or tarnish their name. But in reality, that's not how human beings work. You cannot control another human being's thoughts. You can't control somebody else's perception. So I've noticed that one of the biggest social climbing mistakes is thinking that all it takes is you making a YouTube video, then suddenly someone's going to get canceled. They're not going to get canceled. In fact, you're just going to make people curious and you're going to make them go to that person's channel or go to their account and see what they're about. And if the person is actually talented and actually has good content, or they're funny or they're charming or something, then they're just going to end up gaining more and more subscribers. And even if you don't say their name, like if you just show their picture or something like that, people are still going to ask around and try to figure out who that person is, which will contribute to their popularity. It's actually even a stronger marketing tactic for that person if you don't say their name. Or if you make them out to be a really bad person, because then people are like, wait, I want to see what all the hype is about. Who is this Ekane chick? Who is this girl? What is all this hype about? Oh, she's a colorist? What did she do? What did she say? Let me see if I can go to her account. And Ekane was already prepared. She already had all of her videos up, you know, all of her funny TikToks and stuff. So anytime people talk about us exoticals, whether it's in a positive or negative way, we still benefit from it. Ekane gained 300,000 followers. Remember, visibility is social power. Anytime somebody talks about you, whether it's positive or negative, they are still contributing to your visibility. Normani would probably love some of that visibility that Ekane has. I mean, think about it. Normani's song didn't even chart. Her album didn't chart. when it first came out. But meanwhile, Ekane, because unambiguous women got mad and outraged, Ekane has now profited off of that outrage without even trying, just effortlessly creating content, being funny, being ratchet, whatever. And then you've got all these people talking crap saying, oh, she's colorist, she's this, she's that. And this is what a lot of people don't understand. People may come into these comment sections and say, oh, yeah, they're colorist. I don't support Ekane. Yeah, F her. But then behind closed doors, they still do. They're still going to be searching for Ekane, or they're still going to be following her. So they're actually better off just ignoring it, but we all know that they can't do that. They can't just ignore us. People can't ignore exoticals. And also, what a lot of people don't realize is that some exoticals are hood bitches, okay? So Ekane, she doesn't give a fuck. There are exoticals that are from the hood, they're from the gutter, they will get down right there in the gutter with the unambiguous black women who want to take shots at them. Like on my channel, I do my best not to directly come for people's looks as much as I can. You know, I feel like I'm actually pretty tame and pretty soft with my insults here on YouTube, or like with my comebacks. But there are some exoticals, kind of like Ekane, where if you go low with them, they're going to go low with you. If you call them the names of animals, they're going to call you the names of animals. If you talk shit about their skin tone, they're going to talk shit about your skin tone. Not everyone's going to take the high road like Exoticals United. Not everyone is going to avoid the low blows like how I do. So this is why I try to warn women like, hey, when it comes to social climbing and social strategy, do your best to treat others how you would want to be treated, because if you think you can just hurl insults at every exotical you come across, oh no, there are some exoticals that will clap back really hard, like Ekane. She clapped back really hard, and then she gained 300,000 followers. Think about how many people are feeling stupid right now. They thought they could cancel her. They thought that she would somehow lose her subscribers. I remember people were they were counting her followers, like showing a little screen with numbers counting down, saying like, "Oh, look, she's losing all of her followers." Okay, well, she must have gained them back and then some. So, how you like them apples? How does it feel to know that your silencing tactics and your cancel tactics didn't work? Cancel culture is just tribal shaming. Okay, they're the same thing. Cancel culture is tribal shaming. It's people from a particular tribe or group, the black community, shaming another person from that tribe or group in hopes to make that person feel weak. You know, they were hoping to somehow destroy her platform, but you can't destroy a person's platform. And you certainly can't destroy their freedom of speech. So yeah, there are always going to be women who will hit you below the belt just like you hit them. And Ekane happened to be one of those women. What do you ladies think? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll talk to you next time. Stay pretty, ladies.